Hello again, Internet. Thank you for joining me for another pregnancy video. Today, my wife starts the third trimester. We are on week 28, so it's the official start of that final third of pregnancy, and we get into the really big, exciting stuff here in these next few months. Yeah, so far everything's been good for the first two trimesters, so we're hoping the third one goes just as smoothly, but of course we know this is where things really start to get hectic, so should be a good fun 3 months. So like I said in my last video, my wife was going to go to the doctor's office this week for just a normal checkup and to do tests for gestational diabetes. So she was able to go and the test went fairly well to our knowledge. We're still waiting on results, so as of this point in time we don't know if she has gestational diabetes or not. I guess you'll find out in the next video, but in the meantime the doctor hasn't really called us or said anything of, oh, avoid this, oh, start doing that, so life goes on as normal, I guess. We still have probably a few more days before we find out, so I'll probably let you know then. In the meantime, everything else has checked out okay, according to the doctor. I guess when they were trying to discover the baby's heartbeat, the heartbeat was a lot lower than expected, as in like positionally, like normally you find it around the navel, belly button area, around there, but I guess the heartbeat was found relatively low on the abdomen. Don't really know if that means anything. Being the nervous wreck of a future father that I am, I decided to look to see if that had any significance, and supposedly the position of the heartbeat may indicate the position of the baby. Apparently if the heartbeat is lower on the abdomen, it means that the baby is head down, which is a good thing because babies need to be born head first instead of breech position or feet first. So I guess it's a good thing. We don't know. Either way, the baby is still small enough where baby can still sort of jog around the womb a little bit. You know, there's some moving around space, so maybe baby just felt like chilling out of the bottom of my wife's abdomen. I don't know. Don't know, but we still feel the baby move, and we can still feel some kicks, you know, on the upper part of the abdomen, like especially near the ribs as well. So it's probably just one of those cases where the baby's being weird. Besides being able to feel those kicks as strong and as normal as ever, my wife is actually able to start identifying body parts. Like when something pokes her in the stomach or the ribs, she's able to identify whether it's a foot, whether it's the head, and she'll call me over and she'll be like, hey, feel this, this is the baby's head. And I try to feel, but I still can't identify. I mean, I can feel like little hard spots, you know, something's definitely in the way. It's not just squishy belly material. There's actually like the baby's actually there, but I can't for myself identify which is a head or which is a foot or which is a hand or whatever else it could be. So I just got to take my wife's word for it. I don't know how she can tell. I really don't. I guess it's just size. Maybe she can feel the little fingers. I don't know. Beats me. I just take her word for it. And so, of course, as a father, whenever she says, oh, there's the head, then I'll do a little noogie, you know, a little scratch on the head, and my wife thinks I'm weird. But hey, like I said, I'm going to make my daughter energetic and weird and crazy and all that, so gotta start now. So besides doing dad stuff and causing shenanigans with my kids, then we are keeping track of the kick count. You know, that's the other important thing for the start of this third trimester. My wife needs to make sure that the baby moves on a regular basis, and baby's still kicking really hard. It keeps her from falling asleep sometimes, and is definitely a wake-up call. I'll be up usually early in the morning and I'll be getting ready for work or something like that, and then all of a sudden I'll hear "oh" from my wife as the baby kicks her awake. And so baby's a morning person, I guess, but baby's also a night owl because baby will also keep kicking when it's time for bed. Yeah, energetic daughter. Like I said, it's probably my fault, and I look forward to it, but dang. I did not expect this kind of energy from, you know, an infant still in the womb. I expected energetic kids. Like I said, I'm energetic myself, and I know I'm going to raise them to cause all sorts of shenanigans and ruckus, but they're not even born yet. She's not even born yet, and she's already energetic and moving around, and like we tell her to go to bed, and you know, I'll actually speak to her as we try to go to sleep. I'm like, Catelyn, it's time for bed. Could you go to bed for mommy, please? And she'll stop moving. It's like, oh, yay. She listens to me. And then 5 minutes later, she starts kicking all over again. Like, this girl's got sass and she's not even born. I don't know. So, I've got a lot to learn about raising daughters. I grew up with mostly brothers, and so I don't really know anything about living with, you know, little girls, raising little girls. I know nothing. I'm in for a rude awakening, I'm sure. Quite literally, apparently, with the rate that our daughter's moving around late at night and early in the morning. But I can't wait. As annoying as it's probably going to be, I look forward to all those moments and the shenanigans. Yeah, at the moment I probably won't, but right now I can't wait for it. Besides kicking my wife awake and kicking my wife while she's trying to go to sleep, we've noticed that the baby starts moving a lot when it's time to eat. Like right before dinner, baby will start kicking up a storm in my wife's womb. We'll start talking about dinner. We're like, oh, what should we have for dinner? We'll throw out different dinner ideas. And as soon as we start talking about dinner ideas, baby starts kicking like, yes, it's time to eat. It's time to eat. Holy crap. How much energy does this little one have? I mean, okay. So, yeah, that's really amusing. And we feed baby when it's, you know, we're not doing any sort of special feeding schedule. Like, okay, we're going to have dinner this time so baby can eat. No, we're eating dinner on our normal schedule. But still, like, dang, baby knows when it's time for food. It's fascinating. So besides all the kicking and the energy shenanigans, there are times when my wife is able to sleep, but her dreams have become a lot more vivid. She's having all these different weird dreams. You know, she'll wake up and she can tell me in her dream like it was a memory. And in a way that's pretty interesting, but in a way, again, sometimes she'll dream about me doing something that I shouldn't be doing, or she gets mad at me for doing something, and of course she wakes up mad at me. And like I've said before in previous videos, man disclaimer applies, I'm not responsible for anything that goes on in her dreams. That's not me. So I don't know why she's dreaming about me missing the birth, or taking her on roller coasters despite the fact she's pregnant, or whatever shenanigans she has me doing. I just say, hey, I'm not responsible for any of this. This is all a dream. And I think she knows it's a dream when she wakes up, but at the same time, she's still mad at me, which, why? I'm not responsible for any of this. Why do you get... Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I've lived with this for like 3.5 years now, and I still don't understand why. I still don't know how to deal with it. I guess we're just the scapegoat of the dream world. It shouldn't be, though. Anyway, so yeah, the start of the third trimester has been well, today's the start of the third trimester. The end of the second trimester, I should say, has been a very interesting road, and the points to interesting energetic precursors and all sorts of shenanigans that will happen from here on out. So yeah, I look forward to all these weird, crazy things that will be coming up, and I will keep you posted on how all that goes. Hopefully I survive all the crazy shenanigans, but I consider myself as ready as I can be. I'm ready to get beat up with all the energetic shenanigans that come with the third trimester and the newborn infant. So I look forward to it all, and I will keep you posted and let you know how that goes. In the meantime, Internet, you stay awesome. Thank you once again for joining me. I will see you next week.